What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
Video of the Israeli government holding a private convention here in the United States. One of the people in attendance at this secret meeting was Judith Varney Schorer. She's a former Israeli consul general who was operating out of Atlanta. She was one of the main people saying that the biggest problem that they had was young black people in the United States. But don't worry, they've got some black leaders on the payroll.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. The problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Black is with the young generation of the black community.
This was an Israeli government official who was saying this, not some low-level operative or some rogue member of their diplomatic corps. This was a senior member of their administrative government who was saying this on American soil. Their biggest problem wasn't Hamas or Hezbollah or the Palestinian Authority or Syria or even Iran. She said that Israel's biggest problem was young black people in the United States.
This is it for us, as scientists have spotted an angry biblical creature larger than a planet coming towards us from space, and they've been looking right at us. People were terrified after one man looked through his telescope to see an insanely bright light shining down, almost the size of our moon, radiating several different colors at once, and even appearing like a cross or a bright being descending.
You can definitely see that it's changing colors, and I can see this even without looking at my camera.
This gets creepier as the Bible describes in Luke 21:25, the star of Jacob appearing in the night for weeks after disasters and wars before life ends. And this is exactly what scientists say will happen with this star. And our time on Earth is ticking, with many people saying the end will come much sooner, as this comes right after scientists recorded haunting clips of the sky screaming and singing, and scientists cannot find a source for where this is coming from. Other realistic theories suggest there is definitely a reason, and the Star of Jacob in the Bible was never supposed to be taken literally.
Okay, wait, loyalty, this is black royalty. Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity. Hunger's on the olive tree, where is my apology?
An average person would think, what's the conspiracy to hide a black alien? Is it that serious? They'd be like, man, y'all looking a little too deep into it. Like, I'm hearing different people say the same thing. Like, no, y'all don't know. They really don't want us to know about any black extraterrestrials.
And they don't want to ever let you know. When I was telling people I had contact with the Andromedans who had very coily hair, twists, and looked like melanated women, like almost Amazonian, that were from the Americas originally before the shift. They do not want to hear that. They do not want people talking about it. And the government is controlling all of those conferences at the top. But because of who I'm in contact with, there will never be a relationship with a lot of these groups because they do not want people knowing. What if you mistreated brown people for so long and then you had to accept that there could one day be a melanated people that come down here and make you accountable for your nefarious behavior towards certain people? You know, it would probably frighten you. So they would prefer to preserve that aspect of truth and make sure most of the beings that are coming here bipedal, they're melanated. Most of them. You could not travel intergalactically unless you had melanin. That's why ships can't even go out of the atmosphere without spraying with a form of melanin. Melanation is required. You would have to have a melanin content to travel through time and space.
What you been up to? Turn up, Kaylin Fatty, yes, Sirski. We turn. Yes, sir. A couple of cuties. Yes, sir. How you doing, Kayla?
Good. What you
How you doing, Fatty?
I'm good. How are you, Kevin?
Shit, cooling on it.
How have you been? And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Straight to it in war. Yeah, this I had for making another video. shout out to Kayla and Fatty, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not remember, Kevin Two Turn and a couple of cuties. You know what I'm saying? They came back down here for a couple of for hours and stuff. We cool and chill, man. Shout out to her, man. Them, we had a lit time. We rapped a little bit. Yeah, if y'all go back look at my videos, with the basketball videos, the hooping, that's them. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Two Turn and a couple of cuties, man. We out this bitch, man. Hey, like I said, man. Shout out to Kayla and Fatty, man. Nice Christmas. Straight to it, straight to it, straight to it. In war. Hey man, say man. In war. For the breakthroughs to come through, it's gonna take pain, trials, tribulations, failures, and destruction. And to lose. Gang, if you ever want to make it a headway in war, you gotta be willing to go through war with an open mind. You get what I'm saying? You gotta be like, well, I thought this was right, but now I see that it's not right. And this is right. And you gotta break everything down to go the right way. Nothing in life when it's war gonna just pop up out of thin air. You gotta get the right tools and knowledge to, you know what I'm saying, take over the surrounding area. But what happens when it's a time where they taking over your shit? They destroying all your shit. You losing all your shit. You know what I'm saying? You on the defense. And you gotta be on the move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to understand that life gonna give you your ups and your downs. You gotta make the best out of both situations. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you might have certain people around you, but these people ain't gonna always be around you forever. You get what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be around you forever. You gotta be able to willing to understand what happens when they're all gone. What happens when they leave? You feel me? So, as you go through your situations, you gotta understand that you're gonna have failure left and right. Cause failure, man, is almost a sign of coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take for like, you know what I'm saying, race cars and shit. You get what I'm saying? You going through a race car, that whole breakdown. You build another race car, you build off of that race car, that whole breaks down. You build another race car, and then you get to where point you go to, and it passes where you hit the limit. You know what I'm saying? So in war, some of your attacks might fail. Some of your defense might collapse. But it's life or death. You feel me? So it's like, you want to make sure you have everything already set the fuck up when or if it happens. You know what I'm saying? You know, the enemy can't control what you got going when you're doing the right thing. When you're doing it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing it for the right reasons, everything will go your way. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's only when you're in that down and out moment, you build up the confidence, the courage to still stand and serve Yahweh while everything is going bad. Because when you're just going good, everybody can say this, whoop this, whoop that. And they still don't say it. They still go some flip-floppy shit. But you know, when they good, they go, oh yeah, this and that, this and that. But then when it's bad, they ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, can you do it when you going through something? That really show you who you really is. When you go through something, when you down and out, are you gonna give up and be a little bitch, or never give up and have these hating motherfuckers continue to hate? You know what I'm saying? So it's always up to you as a person. You know what I'm saying? You will have people who will come to you, you know what I'm saying, with some genuine situations, and you know, you just teach and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this war, like I said, man, we have plenty of people. Each person is important to the war. Like I said, everybody can't be on the front line fighting. Some people gotta be in the back. Some people gotta, you know what I'm saying, do the side work, do the good work, which is their strength. You know what I'm saying? But each person is very much you know what I'm saying, connected in this war. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know the truth and you spreading the real, yeah, you own it. You know what I'm saying? Crip. And that's what you gotta realize, man. Destruction, failure, no closed doors is nothing but success hidden by failure. Because it shows that you're on the right path. Because if you could be getting nothing because you're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You could be getting no no's or yes. You could be just sitting here doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you decide to go out and get shut down or do this and that, or something happens because you're looking for something better in life. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta take out the ops in this war to succeed. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you gotta understand that when it get tough in life, that's when you go harder. Everything shut down, that's when you go harder. That's when you go your hardest. We out this bitch. Hood, and outside. Big Crip and the gang, outside shit. And read.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.